I knew something was wrong the moment I woke up. It was my birthday, and the room was quiet. Too quiet. No happy birthday text from my girlfriend, no phone calls from her family, no surprise breakfast like she usually tried to make. Just silence. I stared at the ceiling thinking maybe they were planning something later and didn't want to ruin the surprise. I tried to convince myself everything was fine, but that knot in my chest refused to ease up. My girlfriend, Lily, walked into the room already dressed as if she had somewhere else to be. She gave me a quick kiss on the cheek and said, "Morning," like it was any other day. No mention of my birthday. I tried to play it off. "So, any plans tonight?" I asked, smiling, trying to sound casual. She hesitated. Yeah. My parents want us over for dinner. Little family thing." Family thing. Like it wasn't my birthday. I nodded, even though my heart sank a little. All day, my phone barely buzzed. A couple of work emails, one friend sending a meme, completely forgetting the date. I kept staring at the screen, waiting for a message from Lily saying she was joking earlier, or at least pretending she hadn't forgotten. Nothing. Dinner time came, and we drove to her parents' house. She seemed restless, tapping her foot, staring out the window. I watched her, thinking back to when she used to be excited about celebrating with me. When she looked at me like I was her whole world. Now, it felt like she was trying not to look at me at all. Her parents greeted us warmly, her dad clapping me on the back, her mom giving me a hug. Still no mention of my birthday. We sat down at the table, and I kept waiting for someone to yell surprise, or bring out a cake, but they just started passing dishes like it was any normal night. It was like they all silently agreed I didn't exist. I kept my face calm, but inside I felt like a kid left alone on the school steps while everyone else got picked up. Throughout the dinner, Lily kept checking her phone under the table. Her screen lit up with long messages. Her thumbs typed fast. She would smile just slightly, then try to hide it by taking a sip of water. My stomach twisted. I told myself not to jump to conclusions, but the fear that had been creeping into my thoughts over the last few weeks pushed forward. The late nights. The sudden work emergencies. The way her phone was always locked, always under a pillow or flipped over. Someone was making her smile like that. And it wasn't me. Her dad was talking about his business when his phone buzzed. He glanced at it and suddenly went pale. He blinked twice, leaned back, and cleared his throat. "Lily," he said slowly, "what is this?" She snapped her head toward him. "What?" He stared at the screen like he wasn't sure if he was reading it right. "Trust transaction alert. Your card is linked to my business account. Why is there a hotel charge from yesterday night?" My heart stopped. Lily froze. Completely still. Her jaw tightened just slightly before she forced a smile. "Probably a mistake. I don't know." Her dad narrowed his eyes. "It says you authorized an overnight stay at the Rosecrest Hotel. 2 guests. Why?" Her mom looked at her like she had never seen her before. The air became so heavy I thought the lights would flicker out. I just stared at her, every memory we shared crashing into me like broken glass. She opened her mouth, but no sound came out. She tried again. "It's not what it looks like." I let out a laugh that didn't sound like me. "That's what you're going with." She snapped at me, "Don't." Her dad wasn't having it. "Who were you with?" he demanded. She slammed her phone on the table. "This is ridiculous. It was just a friend." I leaned forward. "A friend you're texting non-stop under the table? A friend you spent the night with while I sat at home thinking you were working overtime?" Her face went red with anger and shame. Her dad pinched the bridge of his nose. "Tell the truth." Her voice broke like a weak branch. It was Jake. Jake. Her coworker. The one she always said was annoying. The one she always rolled her eyes about. The one she said she barely talked to. I felt something collapse inside me. Her dad stood up from the table shaking his head. "And you let us pretend like nothing was wrong. You let us sit here lying to his face." He pointed at me. "On his birthday." Her mom gasped. "It's his birthday." That was it. That was the moment the last piece of hope inside me died. They didn't forget accidentally. They ignored it. She ignored it. Because celebrating me would have made her feel guilty. Her dad turned to me. "I'm so sorry you had to find out like this." I stood up, chair scraping loudly against the floor. "No. I'm sorry. I should have seen it sooner." Lily reached out. "Wait." I stepped back. "You didn't just cheat on me. You erased me. You made me feel invisible on a day when I should have felt loved." She looked like she wanted to cry, but I didn't care anymore. I walked out without another word. The drive home alone felt like a long tunnel with no exit. I replayed every moment she said she loved me. Every moment I believed her. And the way she smiled at her phone during dinner. That hurt the most. She tried calling me for days. I didn't answer. I packed my stuff and moved into my brother's place. Her dad called to check on me and apologized again. He said Lily admitted everything. That the affair wasn't new. That I deserved better. He was right. Even though it feels like my heart was ripped out of my chest and stomped on, I still know one thing. I would rather be alone on every birthday for the rest of my life than spend one more minute loving someone who makes me feel invisible. Sometimes the greatest gift you get is the truth. Even when it arrives in the most painful way possible.